that we can take away from this is clear. It's that the Chinese Communist Party wants what we have, and they will do whatever they must do to take it and get it. They will steal our stuff. They will pressure critics of the Chinese Communist Party to keep quiet. They will do whatever it takes. And it's important to come and talk with the American people about this, because Americans must know how the Chinese Communist Party is poisoning the well of our higher education institutions for its own ends. And
what's interesting about China is that they are also, I'm going to get back to ethics for a minute, is they are coming out with this social credit score. So the idea is that they are using people's online activities and the data that they're sharing in all the different ways that we're connected via technology to basically score citizens on their morality.
And the companies are very reluctant to say exactly how is this targeting working, but what we do know is that there's a grouping of data, and that's why when you get an advertisement, it may not be exactly what you want. It's not perfect for you. It's kind of an idea about who you are. Well, if you have a blockchain system where, say, a digital identity, me, Rana Faruhar, all the thoughts I've ever had, my book, my FT columns, lives in this digital identity known as Rana Faruhar, and I can own that almost like a contract. And theoretically, not yet in practice, theoretically, I could monetize myself. I could say...
Ying's company has developed a social credit app. It gives China's youth a taste of the benefits one can have with a good social credit rating. The Beijing startup collaborated with the Communist Youth League of China to gather personal data from over 70 million young people. The app is called Unique Town. It gives each user a score based on 6 criteria: personal information, volunteer work, social connections, credit history, consumption history, and track record of honoring contracts. The lowest score is 350 and the highest is 800. Users with high scores above 650 can benefit by getting discounts on online courses or even be parachuted directly into the second round of job interviews. But China
artificial intelligence research and innovation in the hope of creating a safer, faster, and healthier world.
第一次发现，参加展会可以不必排队。
Bitrue is creating the building blocks for a smart city of the future, where facial recognition is part of everyday life. This could even extend to detecting what people are thinking.
人工智能
Facial recognition, they can read people's emotions, and we are actually now working on these innovative demonstrations and technology.
But the Chinese government has plans to use this new biometric technology to cement its authoritarian rule.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And of course, guys, you listen to a few clips showing you that we're not going back to the old economy, we're moving forward to the 4th Industrial Revolution. Now, you heard Mike Pompeo speak about China. China wants to be us. Guys, if you look at all the evidence, China is 10 years ahead of us. It started with Reagan. We actually positioned them ahead of us. Don't forget all of the Anthony Sutton videos I've done. I know I have to do a new one because I know there's so many new people to the channel. I have to do a new Anthony Sutton video. But guys, we had already built them up. So therefore, there would be a battle at the time that we're speaking. The same time Anthony Sutton advised us of this information. And of course, his interview, I think, was in the early 80s. Now, basically, we see the actual technology. Guys, we gave them the technology. They didn't steal it. We sent all of our jobs over there where they're working with the chips. They're working with the phones. The same way the United States used to be the head of manufacturing. So, guys, if you have someone, you may not have everybody in there. Some of them may just be workers. But you're going to have a few in there that are going to say, hold on. If I can help build this chip, if I can help build this phone, I can do my own. And that's exactly what happened. And the same thing happened when we were the head of manufacturers. So I never forget the company Gateway. You had a lot of people, American people, that were working in Gateway. When Gateway actually closed down, those people actually created their own computers, own computer businesses. Because guess what? You're getting a skill. That's what manufacturing does. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to do it, but you're going to get a few that say, oh, if I built this computer, guess what? I can go build my own. And that's what manufacturing helps you do. Now, the actual second video is interesting because she's been speaking about the same thing I've been speaking about the whole time. A digital ID on the blockchain system that's going to have a virtual you. And I talk about it all the time, guys. And I know some of you probably laugh. But the fact is, it's going to happen. Especially if you understand the current system that we're in now, they're just going to take it virtual. That's it. I went over the digital ID 2020. Only thing I have to do is look it up. And they clearly want to digitize you. You will no longer exist. You're going to be an avatar inside of a system. And like she stated, the data will basically, you'll be able to leverage yourself online. Just like a contract, guys. But it will just be on blockchain. Now, basically, getting over into the social credit, I've been done videos on this several times. But again, China is leading. And guys, the key word in this is social credit. And guys, we first saw this, even before we heard of it in China, we first saw this in Black Mirror. What is taking all your interactions with different people online, your credit score online, and this algorithm is putting the score together. So it will decide whether you get a job or not, or whether you can travel or not. Sounds crazy, but yes, guys, it's definitely here. And then lastly, guys, going over the surveillance, facial recognition. All these pictures people have online, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that is taken in and will be used either for you or against you. Because remember, that algorithm is going to be reading your emotions from that picture. It may not be your real emotion, but what your expression is going to be your emotion. So guys, it's definitely going to be crazy. But just remember that when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. China is 10 years ahead of us. They are leading us into the fourth industrial revolution, and we're behind on purpose. Please educate your friends and family so therefore they understand this technology, because this technology can be used against you. I forgot what commercial it is that's running right now, but the guy's going out for an interview. They go online and see something that he stated, and they say, hey, you don't get the job because you stated this online. We have Facebook Libra, which is the perfect platform for social credit, social shopping. It's all integrated, guys. And don't forget, they have the digital currency coming. So this is the same format that is set up in China. The same exact one. And then also they have the surveillance of facial surveillance. When you go and look at your pictures, you see the box right there the same way in China. There's no difference, guys. Don't forget, when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. You have a wonderful night.